How is going, everybody? So today I would like to show you what I have done on our KRUST server, and voila, this is what I've been working on, and it is my latest addition to the server. As you can see, we have trains on KRUST.ca server. So that is something that I literally just added. I've been working on this plugin for probably 3 days, and it took me much longer to actually edit the map and add all the components that make the stations and the train tracks that run underneath the map. And if you look at the map, it actually goes from, this is like the very first station. It goes from here up to the station number 2, which is underground. Then it goes all the way to the Outpost. Then it goes to our racetrack, station number 4. Then we're going to military tunnels, which is the station 5, to the train yard underneath the ocean floor, station 6, and then it shoots right down to the middle here at the water treatment station number 7. Then it just goes and loops back around down to the power plant and back to the train station number 1. So those are the stations, and so far those are my trains. And because it's Christmas is coming up, it's a little Christmassy theme, so the drivers are basically Santa Claus. Let me go over what I have done here and kind of explain to you a little bit how this actually works. And if you want to check it out, it's on KRUST.ca. It's a KRUST server in the modded section. It's got a lot of vanilla components with some cool stuff like you see right in front of you. I added trains because I found that, especially if you're a solo player, there's a lot of solo players on the server, you don't really have access to helicopters or, just high mobility things. And we do have a lot of islands on the server. Well, not a lot, but, quite a bit. So where the modular cars cannot go, trains can go, and so you can easily move around. Doesn't matter where you build it, which part of the map, you can easily move around from station to station, get some stuff done over there, return to your base. It's all about convenience. Let me show you what I have here. So this is a train station. As you saw, there's a couple trains that were already passing. Maybe in the future I'll have something that resembles a bit more of a train than just a modular car, but this is my very first stab at this particular functionality for the server. So let me talk a little bit about it. So a lot of monuments have train tracks naturally added as part of them, and they kind of just end off here, and that's about it. So I thought to utilize that a little more and actually expand on it, so it looks like it belongs. It looks like there is actual legitimate train track. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. So we have 2 types of train stations. This is the basically ground level station. It's open, there's a couple benches, there's a phone, which is new addition. You can actually sit on those chairs, so that's kind of cool. And we have vending machines with some refreshments and snacks while you're waiting for the train. So that's kind of the basics of it, a little bit of decor here and there, but let's actually wait for a train to come and let's hitch a ride. Okay, and here comes the train. And so let's go and jump into the shotgun front seat. There's our Santa driver. He's ready to take us anywhere we want. And here we go. So we're going to go to the tunnel. And this is underneath the map, and it goes all the way around, guys. So yeah, the trains are very fast, sometimes a little too fast. Maybe I'll adjust the speed. This is, as I said, just the very first revision. Yeah, and we can literally go in no time anywhere. Look at me go. I went underneath the ocean floor, and we're at the station number 2. So let me get off here. Thank you for the driver. And this is the metro station, which is actually underground. So yeah, we have about, I would say, about 4 trains going one way, and then you have another 4 going the other way. So total of 8 trains going in between all the stations. So it doesn't take too long to actually wait for a train to come. It's pretty quick. So To pull this off, I use Rust Edit program to edit my maps. We have quite a bit of custom components on the map, including some custom monuments. I love doing this. I love designing stuff and just, you know, being creative. There comes another train, but that one's going the wrong way, but I think this is the right one. I think so. Let's hop on and hope for the best. And I think we should be going north. Let's see if that's the truth. And yes, we are going north. So now our next stop is going to be Outpost. And so you can see kind of how I can go from here to here quite quickly. This is the node, and you can see I'm going right underneath the mountains, underneath the terrain, very quickly to commute from one place to another. It makes the game a little more dynamic, a little less just W holding, if you know what I mean. Let's talk about a little bit about how this is actually done. On the side, when I'm not busy, I like doing some, you know, C# scripting and writing my own plugins, and this is not an exception. I have just kind of written it from scratch, basing it off of some other plugins I've already had. So yeah, so these modular cars were basically programmed to follow invisible nodes that I placed around the tracks. I have two types of nodes at the moment, just regular connector node, and I also have a stop. And when it's a stop node, you guessed it, they are placed at the stop stations, and the train is going to pause and stop there for about 5 seconds. I might make it longer, we'll see if it needs adjusting. But as you can see, the nodes are basically placed just above the train tracks, and we're simply going from a node to node. And there we are. We just arrived at the military tunnels, and there's another station right here. Thank you, driver. Let me show you guys kind of how it looks like. So I have a couple commands I can use. I think it's ER, and then I can do north, so that's edit route. And then I can do DN20, and that will actually show me this invisible node route. So you can see it goes all the way along the track, and if I was to just continue this, it goes like that, and you can see all the nodes are here. I can actually display one of those nodes by typing in adjust node, adjust route node. North. There it is. Okay. So this command, actually what it does is it shows me a node that I'm the closest to, right? So it's going to basically render like a sphere in a place of where the node is. You can kind of see it because the line bends, but just to visually represent it a little better and help me debugging stuff, I can display that and I can see all the nodes. Furthermore, I can adjust the height of individual nodes, moving them up and down, and if I want to, I can actually adjust the height of the entire route, so I can offset it. If it comes to height, I can also move individual nodes to adjust them. So that's kind of how I laid it all out and how I made it happen. So yeah, this is very new. Feel free to come and visit and check it out for yourself. If you guys like those kind of videos or this content, I will definitely show more of what we have to offer on this server. Once again, the server is KRUST, and you can easily find it in the modded section. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll be sure to give you more videos like this. And I will dive into how to actually maybe work with the tools I'm working with and how to do some of this stuff yourself. If you're running a server or if you're just curious of how this works, I will go over some of the stuff, and I think it will be a pretty good content. So yeah, guys, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.